Hello, my name is Laura Bruce, and I am co-site coordinator for Seed to Succeed.
And I'm Jane Holland. I'm the other co-coordinator for Seed to Succeed. We're with Houston Junior Forum, and I'd like to introduce Cydney Cameron, who is the volunteer coordinator, or you can explain more about what you actually do and what the program is. Cydney, please.
Okay. Hi, I'm Cydney Cameron, and I'm currently the volunteer intern coordinator for the Houston Health Foundation and the Houston Health Department. I was originally hired to find and recruit volunteers to work our Seed to Succeed program, which takes place during the school year. We focus on school-age children, anywhere from kindergarten all the way to high school 12th grade. And basically, we try to get children and young adults into our clinics to get glasses for free of charge. We all know how expensive glasses are, even with insurance. So the process is they go through their school, and after they have failed 2 vision tests, then they will be sent to our Seed to Succeed clinics, and we provide eye exams. And if we need to refer them for other testing, other beyond giving them glasses, we send them to one of our other clinics. After they see our doctors, they then go on to the optical division, which Berkeley Eye Center is one of the sponsors. SLR, we have tons of different sponsors where they provide us free glasses. So we in turn let the kids come in, pick out their glasses. That's the fun part. And then they leave. And then about 2 weeks after that, we go to the school and deliver their glasses to them. So it's a great program. I'm happy to be part of it.
Great. Houston Junior Forum has been working with Seed to Succeed for about 10 years. How did you first get involved with Seed to Succeed and Houston Junior Forum?
So I had originally was the community outreach coordinator for another nonprofit. And one of the board members was actually on the board and worked at the health department for Seed to Succeed. And when they were looking to recruit a volunteer coordinator, they kept coming to me. And so finally, I just kind of went and started working with Seed to Succeed and all the other, programs that fall underneath the Houston Health Foundation. So that's how I came about it. And I'm glad that I did, because it's wonderful, wonderful programs.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been with Seed to Succeed?
I've started I think it was like November 17th in 2015. So it's like 7 years. I really didn't even think I didn't even think that it had been that long until I went back and looked. I thought it had been like 3 years, but it's actually been about 7 years now.
So Houston Junior Forum was already associated with Seed to Succeed before you came on the scene.
Yes, and I was very grateful for that, because in November, when I had come on, the school year had already started. So it was really kind of hard for me to jump in and start recruiting. So it was really nice to see you guys walk in and your striped vests, name tags and stuff, to come in and volunteer. So I was really fortunate that you guys were there to help. Otherwise, I don't know. I mean, you really helped me out in a bind, and I'm glad that you guys were there.
Right.
Well, what is your best memory of Junior Forum volunteering there, Sid?
Y'all, there's so many memories I have with you guys. For one, very professional. Plus, I love you guys personally. I just remember kind of the first time that I met y'all. You all walked in your vest, and I'm like, here, do y'all need a name badge? You're like, no, we've already got one. Thanks. Like, and so I just have a lot of great memories of you guys, both personally and professionally, because I love both of you guys. We've had lots of chats. Y'all are so wonderful with all the other volunteers, the newbies that come on and are there to help the process of explaining the programs and stuff to the other volunteers. You're a big help.
Well, thank you. One of my favorite memories, I'm just going to, the second year I was volunteering, a little boy came up to me and said, I remember you from last year. And I was like, oh, this is too weird. He certainly could not, I'm not there all the time. I'm only there occasionally. His school is only there once a year. You know, he probably remembers my vest and our smiles. And I think that, you know, he remembers Houston Junior Forum. He didn't remember me, but he remembered our group. And I think that speaks a lot for our group.
You know,
So how has your relationship with Houston Junior Forum affected you and See to Succeed?
For me, and like I said, coming in the middle of the school year, I was very fortunate to have you guys already in place. Y'all have helped me out in a lot of ways when I've had groups, you know, cancel. I'll send out a shout out, and you guys were there to help me, you know, and really get me out of a bind. I relied on you guys a lot, and you know, I just really enjoyed, like I said, working with you guys. And you know, the kids are, you know, they're the number one, and especially the younger ones, you know, they're scared, and they don't know, they've never been to an eye doctor before. So you know, y'all make it a fun experience for them and make them feel really, really comfortable. So I appreciate that.
Could you explain a little bit how the grant helped out this year?
That Robin would know more, but I believe it went into purchasing some major equipment that was much needed for the foundation. I should have looked that up. I didn't look. Can y'all explain what your grant money bought?
It bought an eye checker thing. I don't know.
Photoraptor or something like that.
Yeah. So I mean, it's so funny because when starting this position, I'm like, okay, slit lamp, and you know, all these different things, you know, color. You know, like I had to learn so much about, you know, the eyes. What do you call it? Ophthalmology that I never knew. So
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is there anything in the future that you can see changing, or how do you see to Succeed's relationship with the Junior Forum, or you know, with the?
So I think this is going to be really interesting. I'm kind of calling this past year a wash. You know, since COVID happened, you know, we were all in this together. We'd met, you know, right after everything had been closed down. See to Succeed is probably going to be changing its model in the next year to come up. It may not be the mass sites that we're doing, so it may be more going into the schools. And once I find out what that model is going to be, you guys are going to be the first group that I contact, because especially if we're going into the schools, I want somebody that's going to be responsible, reliable, and people that I trust. And as soon as I find out how we're going to be doing it next year, y'all will know, and I'll be the first, you know, people that I contact about
Right.
it.
Great.
So.
Well, thank you so much for the job that you do and for our relationship with See to Succeed, Houston Junior Forum. Everybody that's ever volunteered with you has always felt very rewarded by their experience. So
thank you guys very much. Like I said, I enjoy you guys both professionally and personally. I loved our chats, you know, talking. You guys have known me for 7 years, and we're there, you know, all the way through my son, you know, getting his girlfriend pregnant and having a grandchild. So I feel like we've been through a lot, you know, in the last 7 years. COVID, we went through Harvey. Oh my gosh, we've been through a lot. So I really appreciate you guys, and I look forward to a bright future with you. Okay.
Thanks.
thank you.
Thanks so much. It's been great talking to you.
Thank you.